Hello and thank you for stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. I am Thomas Metal 75 and this is your Massachusetts Beer Reviews. But today is not even beer. We are going live to the arcades. Live on my MAME arcade machine cabinet, which is known running Hyperspin here. MAME stands for Multiple Arcade Machine Simulator. You can run all kinds of emulations of different old console games. However, I am just running this purely on arcade. So you can recommend whatever the hell arcade game you want me to play. I'm going to pull up this chat so if people are watching, I can read the chat. So give me a moment while I do that on my phone. And you can play anything you can think of from the arcade. So you got action, baseball, basketball, beat 'em ups, and fighting games are pretty classic, right? So I am gonna play, but you know what? You can do this by alphabetical order. For some reasoning, it's not set up quite properly to do that. But don't we all love a good Street Fighter game? Let's play Street Fighter Alpha 2. Screw it, let's do it. Alright, let's play some Street Fighter Alpha 2. Again, anybody watching in the chat can feel free to recommend and request that I play whatever game you want me to play. Let's just play normal and not do a turbo mode. Oh, yeah. Alright. Bitch slap you. Guy here. Hey, guy. I'm gonna kill you, guy. Let me know if you're watching in the chat, if this is working and looking pretty good. Again, this is the first time I've ever done this, so I do not know how well this is running, the stream here, so let me know. I'm using the OBS open source software to do this, and I'm getting my ass kicked because I'm trying to talk to you folks. So shame on me. Oh, Jesus, yeah. KO, fuck you guys. I think this is... What am I drinking? I just grabbed another cup of coffee. I think it is the Tim Hortons K-Cup. There you go. Quality is great. Thank you, John and Nelly.
Round one, fight!
John and Nelly, if you want to recommend a game for me to play and see if I have it on my machine, let me know and I will try it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of this old dude. Okay, this is unfair to the old man. Come on, fight me, old guy. Let's go. You're just gonna cower in the corner, old man. Well, you friggin' suck. This guy's not even trying to fight me. That was dumb. We're going to find Streets of Rage on my arcade machine. Let me go back out into MAME, Multiple Arcade Machine Emulator. And we are going to find, we are in the letter S now, Streets of Rage. We're going to find it. I know I have that somewhere. Streets of Rage. Coming up on it, Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage! Streets of Rage, however, is a classic game from, as you can see, Sega Genesis, and they had the Mega Play and the Mega Tech system that were created into arcade machines. But maybe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would be a little cooler of a game to watch. Which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would you like, John and Ille? Would you like the Turtles in Time or the original 1989 classic? So as I go and find it, because I got so many games on this machine, it's crazy. Let's see if I can find that. So you have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Well, that's the Play Choice 10 from from the original Nintendo. But you have the 1989 edition. And you also have 1991 edition. So I am gonna make the executive decision to play Turtles in Time. Don't use drugs. Alright, FBI.
Pizza power!
Yeah, alright. So I got a button on the side of my controller board.
Let's kick shell! Let's kick shell!
That'll put in the coins. However, because it's set up for 4-player, and each of the players, you have a prefixed character you're going to play. I have to be him as player 1.
This is April O'Neil reporting.
Alright.
Hey, Krang! Bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag!
So here we go. 3 a.m. at the Big Apple. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that guy, because he will do that to you. Ouch.
Pizza time!
Random pizza on a bridge? Yeah, just go eat that. That'll be safe for you. So I gotta give a shout out to John and Ellie here. I was on his chat stream last night, drinking some beers with you guys. Maybe one too many, so I jumped off of that at one point. Sorry about that, John. But coffee and arcades on a Saturday afternoon. Boom. So again, if anybody wants to recommend any arcade game for me to try and see if I have it,
Prepare to die.
feel free to do so. And that guy is messing up my life. And that guy's messing up my fucking life. Don't do that. Ah. Come on. This game is definitely more fun with 2 or more players, to be completely honest. We got 3 people live in the chat. Thank you for watching the show, everybody.
Pizza time.
Terminate the turtle.
Here's the first cross. Yeah, I should be waiting for him to go on the ground. To annihilate him. Playing like an amateur, like I've never done this before. Not very good. Nope. Sucking wind right now. The more he glows, the more he's about ready to die. Hello, Silent Mantle. You got a game you want to recommend me to do a gameplay of here on arcade? Let me know. That was fast. About to die. When he gets back on the ground, I'm gonna end his motherfucking line.
Cowabunga!
Yes, Tyler. Hello. Recommend me an arcade game, and I will see if I have it played. Mr. Salamander. I do got Root Beer Tapper and Budweiser Tapper. I should try those things out as well. It's a beer-related channel first and foremost. Okay, so you know what? I am going to exit out of this game. And then Tyler says this one's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to go to... Let me load this up. I'm going to go play Space King. Yeah, there's a lot of games on here. To my favorites, and there's a version of the Root Beer Tapper that came out, and it is called Tapper. Budweiser Tapper. So I have 2 players here, joysticks, so I use the second player joystick. I think it's set up to do it. Maybe not right now, but to tap the beers. So you want to make sure that all the characters that are on the screen, the sprites on the screen, are fully drinking beer, and you never miss a glass. And once they go away, you win. It gets more and more difficult over time, but it is quite the thing. Alright, let's see if the Root Beer Tapper is set up correctly. So I go into some settings, use my controller, go to this machine, and the player 1 button I'm going to set to use that joystick. So let's put in some coins, and let's do it. Let's tap some motherfucking beers. Alright. Now he's gonna go and drink a beer. Because, you know, drinking on the job. Really great idea, right? And those characters on the bottom of the screen came back out like they wanted more beer because they're getting drunk. Haha. Alright, watch closely. To which one does not get shooken up. And I think it was that one. Yay! You gotta catch all the glasses because then your turn's over and I poured too much beer because I was talking. And I poured too much beer once again. Goody. Cleared all the players. Guy be trying to drink on the job. Come on. Don't do that. You gotta run and get all the mugs before everything falls. Get rid of you! No! Come on! Mug! And you can get the money. And sometimes people get distracted by pretty girls. And I poured too much beer, and there goes the game. So, I don't have any Sega Saturn games on this machine there, John and Ellie, but he's talking about 3 Dirty Dwarves? What the hell, John? I'm going to enter in my high score. And Tyler, recommend a game for me to play. Let's go, Tyler. But Tyler's got to go. Anyways, I will play a game. So here's one thing that I can do. I can go to a whole bunch of categories of games. I have it set up so that when I go into one of these categories, it'll play a random. It'll jump to a random game. So if I just go to all games. Here's a random game from 1978 Midway called Clowns. I don't know if I want to necessarily play Clowns. Oh, Tyler wants to see this. There's a version of it on here. This Yo-Noid. I can find this Yo-Noid, I think. If I can find it. Yeah, there's the Yo-Noid. From the Play Choice 10, that was a arcade machine set up to play certain versions of original Nintendo games. So let's see if this will load. And I will find out how to select on this machine. We shall do and change the settings on that to that. Alright. I don't know why that's not working properly. Let's try that. Game channel select. We'll have to play this another time because it ain't working right now on these control configurations that I have. But I bet you we'll figure that out, Tyler. I bet you somebody wants to see what, Golden Tee motherfucking golf looks like. Alright, cheers and peace to Tyler Mansell. John says he's going to tune back in when he gets home. So let's do it. right and left depending on the wind. And you can move the trackball right and left to change the club, or simply just start driving. Alright, I got the longest drive. Woohoo! Suck it, Tiger.
All for one, trying for birdie.
You may as well show a replay because I'm a badass, right? Only the first stroke of the game. Alright, let's do it! Actually, probably could have used more club on that, and now it's going in the drink. Okay. Never claimed to be great at this game, folks. He's on the dance floor.
Golf for one, trying for birdie. Golf for one, trying for bogey. Golf for one is up.
He's on the dance floor. Well, not quite. I'm not at the green yet. Alright, look at those 5-mile-an-hour winds.
Golf for one, trying for birdie.
There we go.
He's on the dance floor.
I'm on the dance floor, everybody. Goody.
Golf for one, trying for birdie.
So you can see on the left-hand side of the screen, it'll show the slope and how the green is angled. So I have to play that properly. With a little bit of an angle to the left.
Golf for one, trying for par.
There we go. Excellent. Sweet.
Golf for one to hit. Golf for one, trying for birdie.
This is going to be a long putt. 44 feet to the pin. Yeah.
Golf for one, trying for par.
There we go. Maybe I went for a full amount of golf here.
Golf for one on tee.
Excellent. Keep in mind the 2-mile-an-hour winds, and there are trees in front of me, but then there are trees way more in front of me if I go that way, so I'll stay in the middle. And then I hit the mother effing trees, because I stink at golf.
Golf for one, trying for birdie.
And I did not get enough distance in there. Oh. Okay, there's a little bit of a slope.
Golf for one, trying for par.
As you can see. There we go. So I'm getting there, but that's right. Let's do one more hole of this.
Golf for one on tee.
Excellent.
Golf for one, trying for birdie.
It wants me to use the driver. Holy crap. In the middle of the fairway. Use a driver. Alright. Yo, dude, put your divot back. Don't be an asshole. No. And I suck. Officially. This is not going to be a great hole right here.
For birdie. Golf for one to putt.
longest putt at 10 feet. Not really amazing then. Alright. So I screwed that up royally. Alright. Let's go to another trackball game, I suppose, here. The other one we can do, these are my favorites, is we can play bowling. I know, real fun, right? But actually, it's one of those cool games when you go to bars. Sometimes they have the newer kind of bowling games. Relatively fun to get a whole bunch of people playing. So you can do regulation or flash. I can show you flash later. Regulation. It'll allow me to do this. There it is. It's a regular game of bowling, and you can change your angle or your angle if you want to spin it or whatever. I just like to go straight in. Pull the trackball back and fling that thing. So who we got in the chat right now? Hello, Mr. in the chat. I believe there is a Shinobi version in the arcades, but again, I do have some other emulators on the computer to play some cartridge-based systems, but this is just for mainly playing arcade games. But I think that there is Shinobi for the arcade I can find. So I'll do one more frame of this and try to find Shinobi for John Anelli. Alright, so there's bowling. Yeah, real fun stuff. So let's find... where that game? Let's find Shinobi for John Anelli. Or a number of random games. I mean, there's so many random games on this thing, and you can play a sexy trivia. Ooh. Let's see here. Shadow Dancer. You want Shinobi. If I can even spell Shinobi. There was Shinobi for the Sega Genesis Master. Oh, Megatech. There's this version, and then there's 2008 Korean bootleg version. What the hell? No, we're gonna play this version for John Anelli. Here you go, John. Friggin' Shinobi. And I have to enlarge that screen. That is way too small. Go into video settings. Full screen. Alright. Put in coins. And get going. Whatever that says, that's the mission. Alright. Now I'm gonna be here. I'm Ken O. Alright. Who's kidnapping random little children? I don't know. That's kind of sad and creepy. But yes, I have the artwork around the actual game screen for a lot of these games that recreates what the actual arcade artwork sort of would have looked like around the bezel of the screen. So it gives it a little more of a, just that little more of that authentic classic touch when I'm playing these games and put me in the mood, in the mode. Yeah, that was awful. Let's try this again. Gonna have to get back into this game. I do not normally play me some Shinobi, but it's alright. Ah! I did that to myself. Probably not going to get very far, John and Nelly, in this game. This guy's jerking off his gun. Alright. Let's not stand up, all the bullets fly. There he goes doing his whatever with his gun. Alright, finally! I cleared that stage, John. Marilyn Monroe. Random. Ah. Let's try to get a little farther in stage 2, shall we, John? Have to remember that guy is kneeling down when I go over there. You know what? Alright. We're gonna see if we can find a Shinobi 3, if that ever came out on a arcade machine. There's Shinobi 3. Chances are, due to this being the Mega Play drive system, I ain't gonna get this to work properly with the controls that I have. I have to go into some settings and really deal with it. Or this might work easy enough if I can do this. There you go, John. I'm actually gonna play this game. Haha, bitches. Again, it doesn't emulate the arcades perfectly with the with everybody's control setup. You have to sort of make do with what you got to get a good gist of game play. So I think I've done a okay job for what I'm using here in setting up the controls and the buttons. I'm using the phone for the chat, so it looks like I'm not playing for a brief second. That's because I'm trying to get the phone out of sleep mode. And why it just says push player 1 button and flashing all the time, I have no clue. Well, yeah, the Sega Genesis was the first console that I ever owned, but I never played any of the Shinobi games back in the 90s, to be completely honest. This is alright. Yeah, I like this better than Shinobi we were just playing earlier. The original Shinobi. I like these platforming side-scrolling games. Alright, yeah, that was easy. Beat that boss? Yeah, and you got nothing. Okay, so not a boss. Because there's multiples of them. Here, it seems like a boss battle. Okay. That was a boss battle? That was easy, John. Oh. Friggin' A! Let's get this power button. There we go. I like it. Yeah. Any other games you would love to see played, John Anelli or Tyler Mansell? Ow! What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna watch out for some spikes now. What in the hell? See, to be completely honest, this is very different than the original Shinobi was, and I'm much preferring this. Higher paced action and, yeah, more violence. And it definitely feels like a Genesis game from the 90s. Ouch! And I'm out of throwing daggers. Alright, great. Okay, stop doing that! Ugh. This is where this game is getting unrelenting. I must open my screen back up. Unrelenting! And he didn't grab on to the rope. Why? No clue. Guess the no mercy rule is on. This game hates me. Whatever. Okay, now let's jump on here. I have to push up on the control stick. Okay. Don't know what that guy's issue was. Alright, this is some kind of boss battle, or I don't know what this is. Holy crap! And I died. Anyways, John and Nelly, there was the gameplay on that. Okay, so Shinobi 3, Sega, 1993, on the Mega Play. Pretty cool. What other games do you remember from the arcade that you would love to see a gameplay of right now? Yes, there's SNK vs. Capcom. Great fighting game. And it's stuck on it. Alright. Random. This is when this computer becomes a computer again. And screws up with my life. And the only bad part of this is becoming a computer. When you have to exit out just to go right back in. Shame. That is the main problem with this being a computerized system. It can do those things. Doom was never on the Genesis. Doom was never a arcade game. John Anili. I think Doom had a port on the Super Nintendo. It was a computer IBM game. But, let's see. How about a game based on band Journey? Yes, called Journey. Valley Midway, 1983. Why the hell not? And I will enlarge the screen because that is small. There's all the members of Journey from back in the day. And you're the Scarab, and you can pick which person you want to be. So I'm going to choose the singer, Steve. Okay, never mind. I'm going to be Steve Smith, the drummer. You must make all of these drums blue by jumping on them. Then, obviously, they go away after they come blue. This game is wacky. Now you gotta fight. Fight with drums! And then die. And cry like a baby. Let's do Steve Perry. Avoid swinging gates. Oh, I hit the gate. I hit the gate. Alright, let's be the bass player, Ross Valerie. Alright, there we go. And you have to get onto every one of those platforms, which I forgot about. Alright, there's Journey. Weird-ass, obscure game. Now, Joust is a game I can get behind. I had a version of Joust back in the 90s on I think it was an Apple Performer 200 computer. It was very interesting system, that computer. That was right coinciding when I had the Sega Genesis, playing all those old Apple games. So yeah, this is trying to again emulate what a real arcade does when you start it up. So it does this for a little while, just like it would if you tried to turn on a Joust arcade machine for the first time. Or you unplugged it and then you plugged it back into the power outlet. Maybe this one will work properly. Maybe not. Alright. Oh. You want to see a weird game. 1993 Judge Dredd. Midway. This is a fucking strange game. Judge Dredd based on that crazy ass movie.
Attention, Judge Dredd.
This is one of the weird games on this machine of mine.
In Mega City 1, I am the law.
Alright, so I gotta start this again because I put in coins for the third player, not for first player. See, again, the controls are a little wonky there.
Attention, Judge Dredd.
Now I am player one, it says that. It's all of these controls get mapped is how it determined I was putting in player 3 controls. Alright. Now let's try it again. Here I am.
I am the law.
Really odd, strange game based on an odd, strange movie.
Surrender, creep.
Holy crap.
Crime doesn't pay.
No, this game is pretty sad and awful. Just completely honest about that. Nobody should go out of their way to find an arcade that's got this in it.
Think. You're a rat. Onward and downward.
What an awful game this is. I mean, it looks great for the time, and that's about it. A mutant rats. Sewer rats. Okay. Okay, this game's getting a little too strange even for me. Alright. So another thing that I can do, and I have it set up, I have the ability to do it, I just haven't really set it up recently, is to play those light gun games from the arcade. So I can play them now with my trackball, which will move around the cursor with the crosshair, and then I can use my arcade buttons to fire the gun. So I'll show you the Jurassic Park light gun game.
Good luck, good luck.
But first, I must configure that to do that. Change this. Okay. Maybe not. Never mind. I'll show you another... You know what? I'll show you another light gun game here. If I go down to... Gun. Again, some of this isn't configured the best, so I have to go into settings to fix out some of that. And now I have a version of... I'm trying to remember where it is here. An Area 51 game. Here it is, Area 51. 1996. Original Area 51. So this is using the joystick, however, I don't really want to use the joystick. But I will, for the sake of demonstration, use the joystick. But that's kind of a dumb way to play this game. And for some reasoning, the button 1, button, player 2, button 1. This is just kind of wacky and strange, but we'll try it.
Stay low.
There we go.
Reload, reload. Reload, reload. Reload, reload, reload.
Not very easy when you're playing this game with a joystick.
Reload.
I thought I had it set up to use the trackball. I'm gonna have to get back to you all on those things.
Check your targets, people. We copy.
Put in another coin.
Reload.
Come on. Yeah, this is most difficult on a joystick. This is not how this game was designed. Yeah, I'm getting out of this. This is not how that game was designed to be played. Alright. So... it wants to load another game. What did I do here? Okay. Alright. Let's go back to MAME and, something else. How about one of my favorites? I'm sure you all like Metal Slug, right? You know what Metal Slug is? Great fun game from, Neo Geo. It's one of those running gun games. So it starts out like this, but I, obviously, am gonna go and enable that full screen mode. Let's do it.
Mission 1.
Kill the bad guys. Yeah, terrorists, whatever. Enemy army.
Heavy machine gun. Thank you.
Sometimes they will give you stuff.
Heavy machine gun.
Power-ups and whatnot. And then we have fireball.
Thank you. Heavy machine gun.
Whoop. That wasn't good. I am terrible at this game.
Heavy machine gun. Heavy machine gun.
Then you can get into this little tank and you start blowing at people. Really cruising. Last battle. I know, exciting stuff here. No, Sam's just going to explode. Get out of it. Oh! I can use the power up. Throw some stickies. Or some sticky grenades. And boom, there's the weapon.
Mission complete. Mission 2. Start.
Yeah, this is just a really fun run and gun shoot 'em up. Watch out for that. It's not really clear when you start the game who exactly you are and who exactly you are fighting and where you are fighting. However, just beating the crap out of people with lots of violence is good old-fashioned fun, right? I got owned.
Thank you. Rocket launcher. Heavy machine gun.
Next time I die, I'm going to a different game.
Rocket launcher. Thank you. Rocket launcher.
Here comes another. Try to jump like that. Alright. Again, that is Metal Slug. It is a Neo Geo classic game. And I have the Mortal Kombat. I do have Mortal Kombat 4. And there's little Space Invaders. Good old Tetris. Yeah, The Simpsons actually game is pretty fun. And Galaga, Golden Key. Yeah, let's do a random game. There's a random game from wherever the hell country that is. Okay, that's a little random. Let's try another random game, shall we? Yeah, there's a lot of like slot machines and casino games on this thing. These player edge choices, Player's Edge Plus games do not work for whatever reason. So we will not play that game. And here's golf. See if we can get something a little more exciting than that boring looking golf game. Gun Force 2 by Irene. If you did not just see what we played just now, this is like a similar style game. So, let's do it. Let us play it. Gun Force 2! We didn't even get to Gun Force 1. My name is Mission 1. Does that ring a bell to Metal Slug here? It doesn't look exactly like Metal Slug, but sure has a similar gameplay to it. Whoa, what happened there? I don't think I've played this on my arcade before. This is the first run through of my life. I remember it. It kind of reminds me of Metal Slug if Metal Slug was on like the Super Nintendo or the Sega Genesis. This is just a little more intense, I think, than Metal Slug. It doesn't have the same cartoony charm that Metal Slug had. This is a little bit more action, serious. Okay, I'm trying to go. Let me go, does it? But now it wants me to go. And I died. And I died again. Alright, there's all my life. Cool. First place. Ass. Yeah. There's Gun Force 2. What is there a Gun Force 1? System says no. So, okay. Alright. You know what? Let's do one more. Let's do one more game. John and Nelly, do you have a preference on which game we should try to play? While I look for something. Anybody watching have a game they would like me to play? I will certainly try to play that game. And until I get a recommendation, I'm going Hyper Street Fighter 2, the Anniversary Edition, 2004 Capcom. Because Street Fighter, you gotta have a Street Fighter when you play an arcade, right? Just not the arcade without Street Fighter. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, copyright infringement, yeah. That time it was the 15th anniversary. Sure. Normal. Let's just play a normal game of Street Fighter. And I'll be... yeah, sure. I will be Guile. We are going to England to fight Kimmy. Yes. Sorry, I must kill you. Or she must kill me. What the hell? Holy crap. Okay. I just got my ass handed to me by this English chick. I am getting my ass handed to me. And I died! Hooray! Well, there was that, guys. You know what? I'm gonna call that a successful testing of me doing the stream of the arcade machine. If people want to see this more often, they want to see a beer review in an arcade game on a Friday night, whatever it is, let me know. I think this might not be a staple on the Massachusetts Beer Reviews page, but channel here on YouTube. But it could be a fun addition to a weekend beer review. I'm just having a good time on the weekend, so I'm going to end that here. Holy crap, and until next time, keep tasting those great beers and keep watching those great streams of the arcade. See you later.